I'm sitting here with Sir Cyril Taylor, who is the founder of the American Institute for Foreign Study. And Sir Cyril, could you take some time and tell us why American students should study abroad?
Well, we're in a global marketplace, and most jobs now are going to require knowledge of different cultures. The growth of China and India in the international marketplace is going to mean many more Americans need to know about those countries and, of course, other countries. And this, I think, is a strong reason why Americans should study abroad. Currently, the numbers studying abroad are quite small as a proportion of the total number of students.
Now, why would an American student choose AIFS?
Well, we've been doing it a very long time, since 1965. We've had 1,200,000 students with us. 95% of the students rate us as excellent or good, and 95% say that they would recommend the program. But the main reasons are that we integrate our students as much as possible into the local culture. They go to a place like Granada, a university founded in the 16th century. They're going to live with Spanish families and be a member of the family, learn to speak Spanish, as well as living inside one of the most beautiful buildings in the world, the Alhambra. We know that American students like to travel a lot, so they have plenty of free time to do that. Very important that they're looked after properly, so we have professional resident directors, speak the local language, and often been there 10, 15 years. And we very care about the student's safety, so we advise them where it's maybe not wise to travel, and if they get into some sort of accident, we have a fantastic insurance policy which makes sure that they're looked after immediately.
Now, AIFS has been very active in Western Europe for quite a while, but you've got new locations as well outside of that. So, and especially in this day where American students are feeling the pinch of the decreasing value of the dollar, what do you think AIFS has to offer for those students?
Well, we have some extraordinary sites. The University of Stellenbosch in South Africa, a beautiful vineyard town, half an hour from Cape Town, and it's a wonderful university. And they learn about African studies, but they have a volunteer program where they help in the local township with Habitat for Humanity, building homes for the homeless, or they work in a AIDS clinic, or they teach in a local school, and the students think that's just absolutely fantastic. And the University of Nanjing in China is the Oxford and Cambridge of China. We have Macquarie University linked to a program in Fiji, where they spend 2 weeks in a Fijian village, learning about Pacific life, and they find that very interesting. They go to St. Petersburg, they stay with a Russian family and learn about what Russia's like today.
Now, AIFS has, in a sense, an all-inclusive pricing, where students are well taken care of. Can you tell me a little bit about what that includes?
A major concern that a lot of American students have is that with the weakness in the dollar recently, that if they don't have their fees guaranteed in dollars, they could be given a last-minute nasty surprise like the airlines are doing with a surcharge. AIFS guarantees its fees in dollars. We set our fees 18 months in advance. We hedge forward. We have such a sophisticated hedging operation at Harvard Business School that actually wrote a case study on how we hedge, and it's taught in their first-year finance course. So our students have the benefit of that expertise. And that's very important because students do have limited budgets, and they want to know that the fee that you quote in the catalogue is a fee that's going to be charged.
Do you think that that AIFS has a unique place in the study abroad universe, in a sense, with what you offer and how you go about it?
I think we probably have the widest choice programs, 25 different universities all over the world. And because we have almost as many students coming into the United States on our Camp America and Au Pair America High School program, we are genuinely a global cultural organization. We have offices in 100 countries, and in any one year we have 50,000 students from 100 different countries. So it's not just Americans going abroad. And that's very important, that the organization that's looking after American student abroad is sophisticated enough to know what other people think of Americans, so that their experience is going to be genuinely beneficial.
And over the years that you've been running the program, what have you found unique about the American students that come and study with AIFS?
Well, I think one of the things we avoid very carefully is Americans being put into what we describe as a golden ghetto, which is they come with other American students exclusively, they're taught by Americans abroad. That's not to say that the American teachers aren't good, they're excellent. But if you're going to study Spanish culture, surely you should be attending a Spanish university. And we found that our students like that. And we have them, every one of them fills out a 4-page evaluation. We get virtually 100% response. We read their comments very carefully, and we're very reactive. If we find there's a problem in a campus, we go and sort it out immediately, but the evaluations tell us that there's a problem.
And in general, how have the responses been in your
Very
research?
favourable, not always so, but out of the 25 campuses, and usually 24 out of 25 will be scoring 90% plus good or excellent, and we'll recommend. Maybe there's one campus where maybe we have to make a change or something.
Well, I want to thank you for taking your time today to talk to us. I know you had a busy schedule, and thanks for sharing with us about AIFS. You must have seen a lot of growth and changes over the years.
We would welcome more students, but we always put quality ahead of quantity.